Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Borderlands 3 Legendary Weapon Guide once again. My name is Zeus, and boys, I've got a video today that you are all going to be very excited about, and that is the Shreddifier finally has its own specific dedicated drop. So as always then, lads, we'll jump straight into how we get our hands on the gun itself, and then we'll get into the stats and have a look at the gun itself. Okay boys, so to get our hands on this gun, what you're going to want to do is make your way to the map and find Pandora. From here, scroll down until you find Conrad's Hold, and you're going to have to run through the entire map until you get to this point here. A quick note to mention, guys, you will have had to finish at least the first playthrough of the game to unlock this, because we are going to be going into the Slaughter Shaft. If you do not know, the Slaughter Shaft is basically a system that has 5 rounds and each one has a number of waves. Essentially, what you're going to have to do, boys, is fight your way through the Slaughter Shaft, which can be quite challenging. So what I'm going to do is link my Amara build in the link in the description. That will help you get through it quite easily. You're going to want to have to get to round 4 and the very last wave of that until you get a guy called a Titan to spawn. Now, you're going to have to make sure you turn him into a Raging Titan. So essentially, he is basically like a Goliath, so just shoot off his helmet. Now, for me personally, once I got him to be a Raging Titan, it didn't actually say he was a Raging Titan, he just stayed the same as a Titan. And this is going to be the enemy you're going to have to farm if you want to get the Shreddifier. So essentially what's going to happen, guys, is if you go through the entire Slaughter Shaft and completely complete it, so you kill the Titan, he doesn't drop it, and you complete the round, you're going to have to go all the way back to that specific point. But don't worry, what you're going to want to do, if you kill the Titan, but then fail the actual whole Slaughter Shaft itself, so just basically kill yourself or get killed by an enemy, you're just going to have to do the last round, but then all the waves again. So instead of doing it all over again, you just have to do all the rounds, all the waves in that one round. It gets very confusing, but essentially if you just kill him, kill yourself, you won't have to worry about anything other than starting the last round again and doing all the waves again. But it's like only 4 rounds. But just note, keep on playing until you get the Titan to spawn, and if you kill him and he does not drop the Shreddifier, what you need to do is kill yourself and just go straight back into the round. So essentially it's going to be the last round again, but you're just going to have to do the number of waves to get to that point again. Very confusing, but I hope you guys know what I mean. I'll try and make it easier in the comment section. It's a little bit of a ball ache, guys, but if you farm him, you will get the gun. It is in his specific loot drop. Now, as far as Mayhem modes are going to go for this, I'd say it kind of varies on what build you're using and what character you are. If you're an Amara, you can probably breeze through this on Mayhem 3 fairly easy, but you know what, guys, if you are struggling, don't be scared to lower the Mayhem mode down, because I mean, it's only going to affect the actual drop chance that he has of dropping the Shreddifier for you. But now that's out of the way, boys, let's go ahead and take a quick look at the stats of the Shreddifier. Okay guys, so as you can see, I do in fact have an anointed engulfing Shreddifier. The damage is what seemingly is a low 301 with an accuracy of 60%, a handling of 58%, a reload time of 3.8 seconds, the fire rate is 16.98 seconds, so obviously that's the main part about the Shreddifier, it's insane fire rate. The magazine size is a nice 100, and obviously with most characters you can actually boost that, like I have about 120 I believe. The red text is speed kills, obviously a reference to its insane fire rate. You do get, in my case, a plus 15% weapon fire rate as well, a little bit of weapon zoom, and then obviously the anointment and the radiation. So I won't touch up on this Shreddifier too much, guys, because I have actually made a video on it in the past when we didn't have a guaranteed drop for it. But essentially, just to sum it up, this gun is also from Borderlands 2, and in my opinion, this specific one on Borderlands 3 is a lot better than that one was. It's essentially a Vladov assault rifle with an insane fire rate. In my case, it comes with an underbarrel grenade launcher. I know you can get one with a shotgun. You can get the Super Shreddifier, which actually has a second barrel. Not to be mistaken with the Lucian's Cool. As far as which characters I would recommend using this gun for, you're probably going to get the most out of it with a good Vladov Mose build. There is a lot of Shreddifier Mose builds out there, boys, so I'd recommend searching for one of those, as they're going to give you your best kind of bang for your buck, essentially. But saying that, as you can see, they still work really well with my Amara. I'm able to kill enemies very, very fast. I can get that critical damage. It does actually have a surprisingly low recoil, so you can really kind of get those critical hits, and as you can see, I can kind of get some range shots in there as well. I just face grask an enemy, and I can usually get some good critical hits in. It's obviously not going to be an absolute boss killer with Amara compared to a Cutsman or a Westergun with anointments on it, but it's going to do a decent job, and nevertheless, it's a very cool, unique gun. But anyway, guys, that's going to be the video. I really do hope you enjoyed it. You guys have been asking me on my other video for a specific guide, but yeah, if you did enjoy it, guys, please share it with your friends. Please subscribe and like if you are new around here. It'd be massively appreciated. We are on our way to 700 subscribers, boys, so if you want to join the Zeus boys, please consider going ahead. It would mean the absolute world to me. But that's going to be it, guys. I love you. Have an amazing rest of your day wherever you are, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.